Okay, guys, thank you for tuning in to Intuitive Moon Goddess channel. And I am the Intuitive Moon Goddess. And as promised, I am back with our next reading, and that is on gratitude. Okay, and it says that I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. And with that, once we find this balance through this healing and the shadow work and the journey, wherever you at with your life, it's important to show that gratitude because not only does this acknowledging that you are grateful, but it's also acknowledging the things that has come and gone within your life and these experiences, whether that be family, friends, jobs, whatever the case may be. So, and I just want to get some clarity on that for gratitude, please. Okay, so we have witchy medicine, connect to earth, waxing gibbous. It's okay to change the direction. And the number 13 again, divine feminine, step into your power. Yeah, I don't know why, but that number 13, step into your power, divine feminine, step into your power, reminds me of the high priestess or the empress energy. And with connect to hers, it's okay to change direction. This is just, again, with that balance, you're letting go of something so something else can come in and flourish. And that's also nurturing yourself. And vision is out here again. Get clear of what you want. And Lilith, reclaim your power. So yeah, what I get from this, y'all guys, lol, is that you're reclaiming this power through gratitude, through showing your gratitude as you ascend, as you start making these ascensions, or you ascend into your higher selves. And also by changing directions, which means that could be your train of thought, ending this job, stepping into a new relationship, uh, or doing something that you haven't done in a while, or making a change to a home, or the way you dress, the way you talk. Then we have coven, power, sisterhood, and yes, just go for it. So you guys, you are in the clear to move forward in whatever you are doing. Again, that's with this stagnant energy that I had spoke about yesterday. That don't stay in the situation that you are in. Keep moving forward in your growth. That's why you have wax and gibbous. It's okay to change the direction, because sometimes the way that we're going is not always the best way, because either there's an easier way, and sometimes you just have to go through that storm to get to where you need to be. And here it is, sign. If you are looking for a sign, here it is. Um, I know sometimes when I'm praying or I'm going through my meditations, I have a hard time with focusing on what I need to focus on for the day, to get the message, get my message across, so that I may receive the messages that I need to hear for today as well. So that could be with this vision card, that some of us is having a hard time acknowledging what it is that we need to seek out within ourselves first, so that we may receive the message from the universe. And again, I can express enough that when I started my journey, like when I was going through my shadow work journey, that after I ended my cycle of all these different emotions, like one thing I did was connect to nature. I saw nature through the eye rather than my eyes, if you know what I mean. And that could be a beautiful thing, because sometimes these answers come to us in other shapes, forms, and paths, directions. You know, we just have to pay attention to them, and even in numbers. And even with this card 13, that adds up to 4, and 4 again is about stability and balance as well. Okay. So, and I want to get clarity on these cards as well while we are going through this. So some of you may be like experiencing something that's holding you back, and that you can't, and that got you in a state of where you can't move forward. But like, again, as I said, it's okay to be stagnant. It's okay to be in this no movement. Just don't stay there. And this card says no, sleep on it. That just means it's not your time yet, until you know what it is that you need to move forward from. Sorry, that sounded harsh, but that is the harsh reality. Sometimes we can't move unless we get clear on what it is that we need to get clear on first. Because maybe this relationship not moving how we want it to move, because we're too busy controlling it. What?
Did you get an email saying the piece was gonna come out?
And so, I do apologize. My son came to the door. I forgot what I was saying. Okay, so the relationship may not move the way we wanted it to move, because we're too busy trying to control it instead of just letting it play out. Or we're not getting that new job that we're looking for because we haven't closed out cycles with the old job, or our way of thinking with this old job, so that we can move into a new direction. Okay, we're going to clarify witch medicine again, which is connect to earth. Y'all, I just want to say that while I show these cards, when I bought this deck, I didn't think about how cute these little cards were, but they are so adorable. Witch medicine. Why is witch medicine out here? Okay. And we have the 7 of Cups that came out with to clarify witch medicine. And I just want to say is that sometimes the things that we need to heal, we can't see clearly because there are distractions and other things in the way, and illusions, certain people, places, things that we are drawn to that stands in our way. But once you remove those people and get these things clearing out the way, the way forward becomes clear. Then we have the 3 of Wands, the Hangman, and the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, you guys. And with this, once you get clear on the things that you want to move around and out of your life, and you reconnect with the earth, and you draw in this healing as you release things that keeping you stagnant, things that is no longer needed, things that's not serving your purpose, your higher good, whatever the case may be, you step into this 3 of Wands energy. You're looking over yourself. You are protecting yourself. You are building within yourself. And even so, this could also be with the coven of people. You know, they say that two people that comes together forms a church. So take it how it resonates with you and leave what doesn't. And then there's the hangman here, like contemplating, unassured, negative thinking, unbalanced. This could be wishful thinking. I mean, I can go on and on with this, but I'm just going to stop there because that's what I'm saying here with this Three of Wands and the Hangman. Like, you have your people. You know who these people are in your life that you can turn to at any given moment. But you choose to keep yourself in this energy of not doing the work to free yourself. And that's what I'm saying here with this Five of Pentacles. Like, you keeping yourself out. And the Five of Pentacles says delays around money coming in from the cold. I mean, you putting yourself through these emotions to make yourself suffer. That's what I'm saying. Okay. And even with the Seven of Cups out here with the Hangman, again, you're keeping yourself stagnant by not releasing. Although the Eight of Wands is not out here, but that is what's happening. You're keeping yourself stagnant. And that again goes through those why me's and why this and that. And look at this. Three of Pentacles. For me, again, that's the Coven energy that you guys need to release. Step out of this Three of Wands. Get you some friends. Get you a friend. Someone that you can depend on to hold on to your secrets. What goes on in your life. And that's not going to be out here telling all of your business. Because some of us don't have those type of people in our lives. Or we just have those that we can tell certain things to. And that'll sit there with them. And then there's the Strength card. So again, with this Strength card out here, this goes with this. Yes, go for it. Find the strength and go for it. Like, move. Get up and move. Sometimes you just got to do it even when you don't feel like doing it. That's the only way it's going to get done. And again, also with that Strength card is Lilith. Reclaim your power. Then you have the Nine of Cups. And what did I just say? You just got to get up and do it. And the Knight of Cups says needing more confidence. Maybe you're not understanding what shadow work means. Maybe you're not understanding the way forward. Maybe you're not understanding how to get out of a certain situation. But once you start the journey, it'll all become clear. So again, like I said, you just have to get up and just do it. Like some of us, we have issues with just hopping out of bed and just start cleaning up. I'm one of them. If I don't get up and just do it, it'll never get done. Alrighty. So moving on to the next cards, we're going to clarify wax and gibbous, y'all. And with this, y'all, I love this card so much. And not only that, I was born under the wax and gibbous moon. So if you know your sun, moon, and ascendant, then, and if you're not familiar with it, I advise you to get a natal chart done for you. They have free online websites where you can get that done too. I know astrology.com used to do it, but then there's what is the name of that thing? I have it, and once I get it, because someone told me and I just forgot the name of it, and I have it in my phone, and I've been using it ever since, and it is so dead on. But I will leave it in the comments for you guys to download it if you don't have it. So back to this waxing gibbous. Clarify, please. And again, it is okay to change the direction. And with it, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Hard work needing to be done, y'all. That is the phrase that we should be focusing on for this reading. Hard work needs to be done, because without work, without movement, nothing would ever get done. So even on our bad days, sometimes we just got to get up and put our best foot forward to move on into our new life. So, and although it might seem hard, like, we can't just give up, especially when the tough gets going. Jeez, I ain't even shuffled yet. Okay, so these are several cards that fell out. And the first two that came out was the High Priestess and the Nine of Wands. These two cards definitely came out in our last reading. And with this, what I see is with this waxing gibbous is that the direction you are headed in is definitely a life changer. And again, because you're stepping out of this Nine of Wands, and male or female, you're entering into this High Priestess. Where everything was starting to come out to the light. And then you have the Page of Swords, Eight of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. And with the Page of Swords, this is also a time of reflection. So this Nine of Wands with this Page of Swords, you're just looking back over things and wondering, like, what could you do different now? What changes can you make now within your life so that things can start speeding up and going in the direction that you need with the Eight of Wands here with the Nine of Pentacles, because the Eight of Wands will lead you into your Nine of Pentacles moment, or where you will feel overjoyed and fulfilling from the Seven of Pentacles in this Nine of Wands. Yeah, I was just figuring to say, let's clarify number 13. Divine Feminine, step into your power. Again, y'all, that is the High Priestess energy there. And what did I say? You know what? At the beginning of this reading, I did say I sense with this card either the Empress or the High Priestess. And if you're a male, this would be the Emperor. Or your feminine energy coming out, the High Priestess. So we have the Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. Y'all, some of you are definitely going through new changes. If you are already into this work, or you are already starting this work, things are definitely moving into your favor. That is the Ten of Cups. You are moving into your abundance. You are closing these cycles and bringing abundance back into your life. I could pull them cards a little backwards, but you know what I mean. Let me get myself straight. So once you do the self-work, you put yourself into this give and take energy, not only to being a service to others, but to yourself as well. And you bring that balance and stability back into your life to give you your abundance and happy endings. I'm so happy for you guys. I love good news. One thing about me is that I love good news. I don't want to hear nothing bad. I love good news. But when there is bad, you can always expect good. That's why when you get clear on your vision, you have to stick with it. Don't get distracted. Even if you get distracted, sometimes some of us do lose focus. Because if you're an overthinker like me, you do lose focus on what's important and what it is that you need to be successful and succeed. I'm going to shuffle again because those were too many cards. Clarify vision, please. cards I want to shuffle right today. Even if no cards don't want to pop out, vision is exactly what it says. Get clear on what you want. Y'all, in the beginning, when I told you guys that after I had ended my emotional journey with going through my shadow work, I did get out into nature, and with that, I started seeing things different as to what was going on with the messages that I need to receive to start the healing process into this journey with nature. So, and what I found that is, it's a tree next to my house. It is a tree right next to my house that I think that also looks like a heart, but it also looks like a liver. And what we do know is that our heart has everything to do with our lifespan, if you want to look at it that way, or how we bring focus and stability into our lives. With the heart, our stamina, our health, well, I ain't gonna say our health, I'm gonna say our overall health, because if the heart stops, then so does our breath. And with that, with the liver, I get that it has to do with our breathing, how it filters our systems, stuff like that. And I just feel like that if those things stop working the way they should, it's just like we are slowly killing ourselves. So we have to take care of our heart chakra for one, and then our sacral chakra as well. Okay, so I'm not going to pull no more cards. And for the vision, we have the Ace of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, King of Wands. With these 4 cards, I get that the way forward brings forth new ideas, birth, new beginnings, creation. And with the Page of Cups, with this Ace of Wands, is that what you are about to receive is your blessings that is going to come from this healing, because you have the Ten of Pentacles out here as well with these cards. And then you have the King of Wands, the Five of Swords, Six of Cups. And if this is not abandonment wounds or childhood wounds or mother-father wounds, this could be someone coming into your life after you go through all this liberation, because you have the Five of Swords out here as well. And basically what it says is that all is not lost, as you still have 3 swords remaining, giving you the upper hand. That means to keep fighting, keep going forward no matter what, so you can meet the people or the things to come into your life. And if you're a male, female, and this is your masculine energy, it's time to put that on chill mode, because you cannot step into your feminine self if you're being stuck in this masculine energy as you want to portray yourself out to be. And then you have the Hierophant, Ace of Swords, the Lovers. And some of you, this can be new relationships. This could be a job, or bringing in new friends, connecting with family members. Because especially with the Lovers out here. And I said that yesterday, or as of yesterday, that this could also be yourself, the masculine and the feminine self within you as well, coming out of this energy to put you on the page that you need to be. Because some of us is having a hard time with this Ace of Swords being present. But you got this. And then we have Lilith. Reclaim your power. Okay, so the thing with Lilith is, y'all, when I was thinking about the what to call myself, I actually had Lilith in mind. And that started like a bit over a year ago. Like, I've always been fascinated with the moon and stars. But in connection to that, I found out that Lilith was connected to the moon, and that some of the things that had happened to her in her past life, or whatever the case may have been, was definitely unfair to her, considering the story that surrounds that she was the first lady. The first lady in the garden. So it's so much information that's out there that surrounds her story, but I'm just going to leave that out there. Leave that there for now. Clarify Lilith, please. And again, y'all, with Lilith, I get the Strength card as well. Definitely because it says to reclaim your power, and that's finding strength in all things that you do, and especially when it concerns self. So here we have the Ten of Swords, and we have the Ace of Cups, along with the Eight of Cups, and we have the Six of Swords. 10 and 6, that makes 16, which is, I believe 16 is the Tower card. Y'all know I gotta go and verify. Because again, you guys, as you know, I am new to this. And again, thank you all for being patient with me as we get through these readings. Okay. Just give me 1 second. And it is the Tower. This just states that you are moving in the direction that you need to go in with this wax and gibbous, the vision, the number 13, and Lilith. And that the journey that you are seeking, for some of you it is coming to an end. For some of you are putting this to rest, and some of you are still on this journey. And with the Eight of Cups, you're walking away from what is no longer is benefiting you and your purpose and your higher good to get you to a ground of security, or finding a hand to bring in this balance, stability, and security. Okay. So with that, we have the Eight of Cups, Eight of Cups, that is 9 cups. And for me, 9 of Cups represents an abundance, or something that was abundant or less abundant is coming to a close. It just depends on how you want to look at it. Or closing. For me, 9 also represents closings. So for Coven, we have Power of Sisterhood, which represents the 3 of Cups in the tarot deck. And for me, the 3 of Cups definitely is a sign of unity. It is a sign of coming together, or as I call it, togetherness, wholeness, or wishful fulfillment, divine order, or structure for that matter. Okay, so the first card that came out was the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups for me also represents the Lover's card, whether you want to look at that way or not. And it said peace of mind, joining of two people. So for some of you, you could be meeting a new person, male or female. For some of you, this could be also bringing yourself together to bring in this balance and stability. Or this person could be a family member or friend to help you through your journey and showing you the way forward. But guys, again, the Strength card came out. This has been popping out. This is like the third or fourth time this card has popped out. Maybe the second. For this reading, but at least about 3 or 4 times in the past, probably more, from my reading from yesterday. But with the Strength card out here with the Coven, Uh, I what this card is telling you is that to seek guidance in your relationships. And then you have the Ace of Cups that is present here as well. Seek that guidance within your relationship so that when you do find this strength, you will be in it for your person or yourself. Male or female. Male or masculine female. But there is definitely someone that's coming in to help with support you on your journey. You just have to remember that you are not alone and that you have people that do care for you. And yes, just go for it. The Five of Pentacles gets back out here, which is reminding you to keep moving. Because what it is, you don't want to stay stuck or stagnant in this situation. And you want to come out of it, which it says lays around money. Not all the time the situation is always about money, but it does say it's coming in from the cold. So you're finally healing into what you want, what you are trying to escape from, and the person or the people or yourself that you're bringing in here is showing with the King of Cups. Why the King of Cups out here? Oh, so many cards came out. And again, look at that. So for some of you, you are meeting someone new. Are you finding a new security within yourself with this strength, the strength card there present? This would be definitely a masculine female that's trying to get into her feminine self by releasing all that is not serving your higher purpose so that you may meet your King of Cups. And to get you out of this Seven of Cups energy and stepping you and finding a way forward, because it is again that there's the Death card with the Seven of Cups, so that you may find your way forward out of this illusion or illusion of delusions. Sign. If you are looking for a sign, here it is. Why is sign I hear spirit? And there it is. There's that strength card again. Ace of Cups at the bottom. Y'all, this card tried to flip out. And again, it did flip out with the strength card and the Ace of Cups. That's stepping into the unknown. Finding what is missing within your life. Finding what is being hidden in your life and within your inner self. Some of us don't appreciate the things that we have when it comes to showing gratitude. But if anything worth having is worth holding on to, as I said before in our past reading. So you may not have this or that, but trust me, it's something in this place that you can be thankful for. Y'all, that's that sign. Other cards flew out, but that's the Three of Pentacles. Let's see, the first three cards we have is the Hierophant, Two of Swords, the Tower, the Hermit. This is enlightenment. That as you continue to bring yourself closer to yourself, you're letting go of other possibilities, or you finally making the decision to end a moment so that you can get clear on your path and on your journey. Okay? And now that once you get clear of what it is that you seek and the change in the direction that you seek, You're closing out those wounds. You're closing up those wounds, those father wounds, that trauma, the mother wounds, and you're finding healing so you can step into your higher power that'll lead you to your greater good or your cause with the Nine of Pentacles. Y'all, thank you for tuning in to Intuitive Moon Goddess channel. Please like and subscribe if you love what you have heard today. And I am truly grateful for all that you have done here. And um, and I thank you all for being present and giving me a chance to read these messages out to you, y'all. Um, I'm sorry, I'm just blabbering all over the place, y'all. I'm so nervous doing these. I promise you, once I get more comfortable with coming on and sharing my thoughts, or it'll get better. The message will be more clear and everything will get better. So I do appreciate all the love you guys are showing. Thank you and keep up the work.